is the science, technology, and society in the context of Philippine nation building. It initially surveys contribution of Filipino scientists to science and technology. It then traces the historical development and impact of science and technology on the various segments of the Philippine society. Science and technology in the Philippines had its beginnings during the pre-colonial times. During this period, people used herbal medicine to treat illnesses. Farming, fishing, mining, and weaving were the first livelihood skills developed by Filipinos. In some cases, the techniques of Filipinos developed in majestic architectural design that managed to attract worldwide attention, like the Banawe rice terraces of Ifugao. 48,000 BC, after crossing narrow channels from the Asian mainland, they established themselves in making simple tools and weapons out of stone flakes. They learned to make adzes ornamented with seashells and pottery in 3000 BC. They learned how to use metals as tool, and the Iron Age began. Early Spanish chronicles also note the building of Caracoa, a refined plank-built warship well suited for inter-island trade. Science and technology advanced during the Spanish colonial era as a result of establishment of formal educational institutions and the creation of scientific organizations. Different educational and training institutions taught medicine and biology. Filipinos were taught to use innovative farming methods because agriculture was their main source of income. Technology was implemented and established to construct buildings, churches, bridges, roads, and forts. The galleon trade aided the Philippines' economic growth. It inspired the Age of Enlightenment's rapid creation of scientific principles. When the Americans came, institutions for science and technology were reorganized as well, such as the former Laboratorio Municipal was replaced by the Bureau of Government Laboratories under the United States Department of Interior. The Bureau was established for the purpose of studying tropical diseases and pursuing other related research projects. Eventually, in 1905, the Bureau was changed to Bureau of Science, which became the main research center of the Philippines. It was during the American era that science was oriented toward agriculture, food production, forestry, medicine, and pharmacy, with little emphasis on industrial technology advancement due to the United States free trade policy, which cultivated an economy based on agriculture and trade.
The Marcos Era. It was during the Marcos presidency where science was given importance in the Philippine Constitution that was amended in 1973. Marcos stated this, that the advancement of science and technology shall have priority in the national development. And during June 6, 1997, the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines, other known as Republic Act 8293, was signed. And also, the nuclear power plant in Bataan was created. This is the first and only nuclear power plant in the Philippines. But the PNPP was never operated due to safety concerns and issues of corruption and cronyism under the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos Sr.'s regime. The Fifth Republic. After the term of Marcos, Corazon Aquino replaced him in the presidential seat, and on her term, 1986, she replaced the National Science and Technology Authority to the Department of Science and Technology, giving the Science and Technology a seat in the government cabinet. It was during the time Philippine development for the year 1987 and 1992, where the role of science and technology in the economy and the country was highlighted. That's why on the President Cory's State of the Nation address in 1990, she said that science and technology development should be the top 3 priorities of the government to implement the development plan that they have made. It was during this time that the government provided 3,500 scholarships for students who are interested in taking courses related to science and technology. It was also during this time when science and technology personnel were given priority by the government by approving the Republic Act number 8439 in 1997, which entitled Magna Carta for Science and Technology Personnel. Its purpose is to give incentives and rewards to the people who made an impact and was influential in the field of science and technology.